wall, this again is perfect. You got a nailer here for when you're putting stuff on this wall, a nailer here for this wall. So corners like that, that's what you're looking for. That's how you want it to be. Yeah, let's just rock and roll with it.
All right, Travis is here. He's gonna help me find Deadwood.
Yep, and Deadwood is just simply nailers so that you have a spot to nail your drywall, your shiplap, your tongue and groove, whatever you're putting on the inside. Just a spot to nail it.
That's what she said.
So here, this corner right here, like these corners right here are perfect. This is what you're looking for because you've got a nailer.
Yeah.
You've got a nailer for this wall. You got a nailer for this wall, so that's solid. This wall, this again is perfect. You got a nailer here for when you're putting stuff on this wall, a nailer here for this wall. So corners like that, that's what you're looking for. That's how you want it to be.
Okay. On the other side, I think. Let's go on the other side here because I think now, of course, I got that plumbing, so I got to do.
Yeah. So here, and the easiest way to do Deadwood here is just to take a screw gun with some 3-inch screws, and like here you'll just cut a piece from about the top of this pipe to the very top there, and then you'll just screw it from this piece into that piece, and that fastens it pretty well.
Okay, so are screws okay?
Screws are fine, yeah.
Okay, it's not gonna like split the wood?
Nope. Yeah, not because if you use a 3, typically all you need is about. If you use a,
I just got
any scrap 2x4 around here.
So
yeah, so this is a 3.5, a 2x4 is perfect. So you'll just you don't have to have the full ones. You don't have to have the full 3.5 sticking out here. You can just have, even if you just have an inch or inch and a half, that gives you enough to screw in here. That gives you enough bite on the back side here to screw in there, and away you go. So. And
I can just go from
just start on top right there,
all the way up to the top.
Yep. And then here, with them having the wire put in, you may just have to put a little piece in there like that, and then start another piece down there.
Cool.
And you can just take 3-inch screws and just suck it right in there. And then up here, you'll just you can just stop it at the top of the floor.
I don't have to go all the way to the top?
Nope. Because this wall, this is going to make a corner here.
Oh yeah.
Or however you guys are going to finish.
I know, we
out.
haven't figured that out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So that's
I see
exactly.
that.
But now this wall has the stud in here already, so you're already good on this side.
Yep.
Because you've already got the corner stud here.
Okay, so then what would you do over here with the loft?
So over here on the loft, you just do the same thing. You would just go right here. You're going to do. You're going to do that right again. Yep. Because if you don't put Deadwood in, you're going to put a piece of T&G here, and then this edge right here is not going to have a nailer, and it's just it's especially worse if you have drywall, but you just don't have anything solid to nail in there, and it just compromises the quality of your surface.
I agree.
So yep, then here you'll just stop it up here, just like that. It can stick up above a little bit. In fact, I would stick it up above a little bit so you have a nailer here.
I might just go all the way up to the top.
That'd be fine.
Okay.
Be fine.
Okay.
Yep. You can't really overdo it with Deadwood.
That's what I heard. In my janky little suite.
I'm just marking it kind of with an X.
Okay.
And then.
Would you do anything weird with the stairs, or is the stairs gonna? I guess I can.
On the stairs, you may want to, like here, it'd be nice to have a.
Okay, yeah, maybe
nice
go.
Piece. So like if you would nail a piece in there like that.
Okay, so I gotta try to do that.
That would do that. Here, you could do another piece like that. Just maybe get a wider piece, 2x6.
Yep.
And then up here, kind of do the same thing.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Just give as much little backing as I can.
That's right. Yep. Are you guys doing T&G or shiplap? What are you guys doing on the walls?
At the moment, I know we're doing it at the top.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing tongue and groove.
T&G, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the walls are going to be. She hasn't figured that out yet.
Okay, great. All right. Tongue and groove, obviously,
how would you get to that?
This one here, probably what I would do, honestly, I would put a block in like this.
Yeah.
That way you can screw in. I would get a 2x6. That way you can screw into here and screw into here on like an angle.
Okay.
And then.
So get a couple of 2x6s as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I would get some 2x6s as well.
Okay.
Kind of depends on how you want to finish out your stairs too. Let's see here.
What do you think is easier for backing? Tongue and groove or drywall?
Oh, tongue and groove because it's a thicker material and you've just got a little bit more rigidity. With drywall, you really have to have all the nailers in. Let's just kind of take it room by room here. Let's go in the bathroom. Here we go. So you want to think about the walls, and then you want to think about the ceilings as well. So we know this wall's good. This wall here, the only thing is you'll need a
I'm not even worried about the interior at the moment because my guy will come and do that. I think.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking of just for.
Okay, you want me just to mark stuff on the exterior?
Just just for well the and then like things. Well, I guess that is the exterior. Things like the stairs and stuff. Yeah. Because I'll let him do it. Okay. So there's one, I guess.
Yep, there would be one.
Do you think nails would be easier?
Like if you've got a nail gun, it might be easier. But if you got a hammer, nails, screw gun's gonna be way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the screw gun too, just from the standpoint for some stuff like this, because it really sucks it in. Like sometimes when you shoot a gun in here, it's gonna want to push. You got a gun shooting in here, and now as long as you have good pressure on the back of it here, you want to make sure you don't shoot your hand, but as long as you got good pressure in here, it'll hold. Whereas when you're drilling, you drill all the way in there, and it might pull away initially, but then you just keep sucking it in, and it'll suck it in nice and tight. Either way works.
Okay.
A nail gun or a screw gun.
But if I get any, do I need to do like pilot holes, or do you think?
No.
Okay, so like if I get a little splitting,
doesn't matter.
Okay, because I got so much.
You just don't want to start your, this is rough framing. It's not like you're drilling through a piece of trim board or something like that. That's why you don't need to do any pilot. And this is nice SPF lumber. You want to get nice soft SPF lumber like this as well. You don't want to get some like hard treated lumber.
So I got the right stuff.
Yeah, this is perfect. SPF. This one here, we already did the Deadwood in that one. That was part of some of the stuff that we did.
Cool.
And then this corner already has the Deadwood as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good.
So here, you'll just need to put.
Yep, I didn't see that
one right here.
That would have stunk.
And
so over here.
And that's just a simple. Just put it on the back and suck it in.
Okay.
That'll be pretty simple.
Cool. They said
that's good.
They said something about like that. I will definitely, which I'll figure that out later. I think they're like you're gonna need Deadwood up here. So how would you do that one? Yeah, that one's gonna be a little trickier. You may try to find some longer screws. Like this is 3 inches. Yep. You may try to see if you can find a 4.5 inch screw and literally just go through the bottom of this all the way up through, because there's no way to nail it from the top down. Or the other thing is you come in here and do blocking like this. That works as well. Actually, that's probably what I would do if it was mine. I would just do the blocking and then just nail it right there. Perfect. And then that's good. Okay, yeah, I like that. So because in that now the only kicker with that is the blocking works really well for drywall, but if you're doing tongue and groove, it's still going to be a little bit of a booger, because you can put this blocking in, but you'll still have, because you're only 6 inches wide, so you'll still have spaces here where you won't have a nailer. Okay, the good thing is I don't have to decide that before spray foam. That's right. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Okay. So this may be I mean, heck, even just if you're doing drywall on the bottom side of this might not be a bad bad way to go. But you can do whatever you want. If you're gonna do TNG, I would put one on top of there and try to get some long screws and just suck it in that way. Okay. Now on this side, this is with tongue and groove, or even with drywall, this is close enough. Typically, if you've got a nailer within 3 inches, I typically call that good enough. Some people like to put it in, but I typically call that good enough. That's enough that even drywall can span that. And for sure, if you're doing shiplap, that'll easily be able to span that. So you're good there. Okay, so let's see. So that corner's good. That corner's good. This corner right here, we'll need something in here. Yep. And then the back side's good already, so you're good there. And this turned out good. Yeah. Got plenty of room right there. I know. Need one there. And then, like here, you'll need one here. But again, that's not for exterior. You'll really need to worry about that. Why do I need that there? just because this ceiling's going to come in here, and you won't have anything to nail out here.
So then that would be kind of the same thing.
Yep. Well, all along here, starting from that corner all the way to right here.
How would you lay those boards?
Here you would just nail it right in here like this.
Perfect. Okay. That's all.
That's going to be a really easy one.
I know, right?
Yep, that'll be a really easy one.
Cool.
And then again, like on this side, this floor joist is close enough, so you'll be fine there. And honestly, man, if you're doing tongue and groove in here, you might be able to get away with this being close enough, because that's like 5 inches. Yep. If you're doing a 3/4 inch T&G, that stuff is so rigid that that's not really, you're not really going to get any bounce out here. So here would be another one on the inside then.
Yeah. You see my vents from Matt?
It's great, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's great, man. That's fantastic.
I know. I got to figure out how to get it outside. There was one electrician, he said, oh, we can't put these in. They're too big for this space. And I called Matt and he goes, dude, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Open the box. Because I haven't opened the box yet. He goes, open the box. This is like made for your small space. Yeah. So Green Building Technologies, he knows what he's doing. Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, man, I would probably you've got basically 2 choices here. Either just go straight out into the wall there, which that'll then be your deck. Yeah. So, but it's not like you'll be sitting out there and smelling a bunch of stink. It's not that much.
It's really for the humidity. I mean, that's our main thing for the humidity.
It's super smart putting them in. You definitely want to put them in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we got that one. Let's keep going on this wall.
I think we're just doing,
around your windows, you're good around your windows. You got pointy nails around your windows.
Here's my janky campsite.
I love it, man. I love it.
But it actually works. I got a little window unit, and it does the job.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's great. I love it.
I can get it to like 74,
relatively
it's
decent to sleep. That's all you need, man. Take the edge off.
Okay, so over here, kind of the same thing. I just got to somehow figure out how to do it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Tap.
Yep. And if you, this is something else you could also do. If you can come in here, basically hold a piece of wood in here and mark it. This is not long enough, but hold it on here and then mark it back here.
Yeah.
And then cut it with your saw out there. Yep. And then you could put the piece in like this.
Okay.
That works too.
Okay.
You'll still have a little bit of a gap there, but again, you have to get more aggressive if you're doing drywall. If you're doing shiplap, going on an angle like that, it's going to be plenty fine. And then like here, this will be easy. You can just nail one right here on the side like that.
Okay.
You'll be good there.
Okay. Cool.
So some spots it's going to be a little challenging. Other spots it'll be.
We're not going up there. That's
simple.
That's where I block the heat.
Oh, okay. That's right. We would have messed with that.
It's crazy.
So you've got Deadwood in that corner already.
Oh yeah, there is.
This corner already. And up top. So like they Woodtex put in some Deadwood up top, which was nice. We did both gable ends the same way. This is actually ready to rock and roll here.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I looked up here.
Because you've got Deadwood right here, and then this rafter is the Deadwood for the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then these studs are the Deadwood for the walls.
Sweet.
So you're pretty solid there.
Okay, cool. Let's get out of here.
Let's go through up here.
It is. Watch your step.
And then
I've almost fallen several times.
Yeah. You'll just need to frame something out for that.
Yeah. Yeah. We talked about that. Yep. He was like, "This is the only place I can vent." Because I don't need to frame that out before spray foam.
No, you shouldn't have to.
Good.
I think that gets you ready for spray foam, man.
I think so too.
You really don't have that much to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically 4 walls and then the stairs. Stairs will be a little bit more time consuming.
Yeah, the stairs is the one that I'm going to be a little bit freaked out about, but that's what 8 a.m. is for here, because it's not as hot.
That's right.
You can't do this. You can't be in here past 10 o'clock.
I know.
It gets hot. But come Monday, I have spray foam, and I'm so excited.
Heck yeah.
I don't care about the chemicals. There's not chemicals.
I don't even know what people really talk about with that. I've never really heard any issues with that.
But we have a couple of times. I mean,
have you?
No, it's because there's people post horror stories in the group.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't even care. I just went to Harbor Freight, and I got these guys. right here. Dad, see this? Actually building something kind of, and I'm using a nail gun.